In this video, I'm going to show you how we can create a flow template. For such purpose, you need to click here on Administration. You will always see this menu on the Administration button. So let's click here on Flows. Flow templates are basically what we use to send documents to approval processes. Therefore, we can configure different flow templates so that we can select them when sending a document to be approved. So, to create a flow, we're going to click on the New button. In this form, what we're going to be asked in the first place is to add a name or title for this flow. And additionally, you will be shown the steps on this button, on the Review Step button. By default, when creating a flow, there will always be a step. And these steps basically correspond to the different stages that a document must go through. And these stages could be of different kind. For example, you go here on Type. So these stages could be dynamic, predefined, group, almost approve, or group first to approve or reject. Right here you have the legend anyways and the description on what dynamic is, predefined, group almost approve, or a group first to approve or reject. Well, let's start by typing a title. For this example, I'm going to name it Board Approval. In the step name, which is the first step of the flow, we're going to type, for instance, Technical Review. And we're going to set it up as dynamic. After saving it, you will see here the title of the project that you already have for approval, and then you can still continue creating new review steps. Before continuing, let's define first what dynamic is. Dynamic means that the approver for this stage will be selected at the time the document is sent to Flow. Now let's move into the second step that we have already created, and this one I would like to call it Legal Review. And then I would like to set it up as predefined. When establishing the predefined step, we need to select who is going to be the person or who are going to be the users to do this task. For this example, I'm going to assign the user Alex and also Bianca. So, what does it mean? It means that the legal reviewer, by default, will be Alex, but the user, when uploading a document, will be able to change it to Bianca. Now, let's add a third step, and let's call it Coordination Review. And let's establish it as group first to approve or reject. For this example, let's pick Irvin and Johnny. What group first to approve or reject means is that an approval process will be sent to both Irvin and Johnny, and the first one to approve or reject will continue the reviewing process. And finally, let's add a final step, which we're going to name it Directory. And we're going to set it up as all must approve. We will add Miriam and Nestor for this example. In summary, we have created an approval process called board approval. This approval project consists of 4 stages, where the first step will be the technical review of a dynamic type, meaning that the user will be selected at the moment of uploading the document. Then we have a second step, which is related to the legal review, that will be checked by Alex unless the user changes the document, and in such case, it will be Bianca, the one who checks it. Later, we have a third stage, which is the coordination review. In here is qualified or classified as group, where the first to approve or reject will be Irvin or Johnny. Finally, we have the fourth step, which is the directory, or I'd better like to call it the board approval, where all must approve. In this case, Miriam and Nestor, both of them must approve. So in this case, finally, we save it, and then on this screen, you have the order that you have assigned for every single task. And you can still continue creating new steps if necessary. By doing this, we have created our flow template, which consists of 4 steps, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Having said this, we can begin to structure the folder manager to start approval processes, but that will be explained in another video. So, this is all for today. Thank you very much for watching.